Hey, Ginger Peeps. So it's me from Tennessee, and for you all that have been texting me wanting to know about how today went with my permanent adventure, well, are you sitting down? So let me just put a quick disclaimer out here, okay? If you were going to get completely involved in creating and being responsible for the teeth that are in your mouth, just be prepared because anything can happen. That's my disclaimer. Now, my background, I have a medical background. I've been in physical therapy. I've been in orthopedics. I've been in surgeries. I get it. I've owned a business, all of that. And so for me, this adventure was different. It was as though, like I said, that I felt like I would be going in and trying to purchase something that is going to be with me the rest of my life. I'm going to have to see it every day of my life, and it's going to be like my best friend. It has to be, right? And so when I wrote that list and I gave it to the dentist on Thursday, we went over it. We agreed. He agreed. But I didn't know that his staff didn't agree. So, anyway, apparently, after 3 wax try-ins, when I say try-ins, they weren't individual actual pieces. They took 1 wax try-in, one piece of wax, they manipulated it for the second try-in, they manipulated it again for the third try-in, so they didn't actually build 3 sets of wax try-ins. So let's just get that straight, okay? So today when I went in, I expected it to maybe be, okay, we're working towards this, because on my list, the only thing I said was, and you can read my list, it's out there, that I didn't want to, lose the facial structure of my face, around here and my lips, and, I wanted my teeth to, I didn't want to go home with a soft liner, and, I wanted to make sure that they fit, so I wanted to help with the impressions, and if you don't know what I mean by that, again, there's a video out there for that. But the dentist agreed with all of that, but the staff didn't. So today when I went in, again, they did not fit. Matter of fact, they were worse than what they were yesterday. And the girl who actually set me down went and got my wax try-ins, and she said, lay back and I'll put them in. And I said, no, I put my own in. Well, that I guess insulted her, but I don't let anybody put anything in my mouth, okay? I'll just be real honest with you. But I did tell her, I said, no, I've got some little sores here, and I don't want you busting my blister. So she handed it to me, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't even, there's no suction, nothing's holding. I mean, this is crazy. She said, lay back and let me put them in. And I said, ma'am, I've been putting my own dentures in for 7 months. I think I got this. There's just something weird about this. So she prances off, and she brings somebody else in with her. And that person, we've had some very good conversations before, and I thought we were, at least cordial and professional, because she and I both, run a business and blah, blah. And she sat down and she said, so let me see you smile. And I looked at her and I said, this isn't going to work. She said, well, let me see you smile. And I did this. She goes, no, let me see your teeth. And I smiled, and I was looking in the mirror, and I thought, oh my gosh. And I told her, I said, when I brought my husband back in, and you said, we really want patients when they leave here to look 10 years younger. And I said, I look 20 years older, and this is not acceptable. And I said, look at my lips. There was no foundation whatsoever. My lips were sitting like that. And I said, this is not going to work. And she puts her hands on her legs and she says, well, I believe that your list is a little bit extensive and we don't do custom dentures here. First of all, that just freaked me out because I'm thinking, what? Your advertisement says, you guys said, anyway. And she said, so, I don't feel like we will ever get where you want us to be with your permanence. So we're going to refund your money. I said, what? But you created these in your lab. And all I'm asking is that you create the same thing. How hard can that be? Well, you manipulated those teeth. And we don't know what you did to create them. But that voided your warranty. And I said, hold up. I didn't have a warranty on these temporary teeth. And furthermore, when I came in here in January after a hard reline, the dentist never came back in to check the quality of the teeth that I was left to go home with. And all he wanted to do was put a soft liner in and the tech told me to wear them a couple of days and see how they worked. That was not acceptable to me. I had to make them work. The dentist didn't even see that I couldn't even put my upper lip over my teeth because they stuck out so far. He didn't see that there was so much acrylic on the back side here that I couldn't even put my tongue up in there. He didn't even see the fact that these teeth here stuck out so far and so far down that it didn't even look like the teeth that I had before you guys did the hard reline. So I had to go home and do whatever I had to do to make them fit in my mouth. So I took my sander and I sanded these down. I never went on the inside. I took all of this down. I formed all this up. I didn't manipulate the inside whatsoever. If I had, the only thing I did was take your soft reline out and put my denture fit in. And I thank God for denture fit, or I wouldn't be able to be wearing them today. I didn't say it like that. I tried to calm it down a little bit, but I've repeated it so far in my mind so many times today that I'm sorry. I was a little vocal there. But I was very calm and I said, I just don't understand. And I said, but that's okay. And, I want what's on the list. And I don't think that there's anything on that list that is above and beyond what any normal denture wearer would wear. And when she looked at me and I said, would you wear these? Be honest, would you wear these? And she says to me, I don't wear dentures. Well, if you did, would you wear these? I mean, because I'm laughing. I really am. I am laughing. Because she didn't say anything, by the way. She just said, we'll never get to your list. And then she said, our staff finds it somewhat insulting that you would come in and help with the impressions. And I'm thinking, and I looked at her and I said, let's not even go there, because you were the one that when I helped you out that first time, you were like, oh, thank you, because I don't ever get any help. And we really could use a fourth hand. And I said, that happened to be the best impression that we've had in the 4 that I've had here. And she didn't have anything else to say other than the fact of we're going to refund your money. And I said, well, I find it really odd that after 3 tries that you're just willing to give up. And she goes, well, we don't consider it to be giving up. We just know that we will never be able to accommodate you on your dentures. So I got up and I walked out. So that's my story. Unfortunately, no, fortunately, I'm going to stick with it because I believe that there is a dentist out there that can and will and passionately wants to take care of us. So, anyway, I'm looking for a dentist. I'm excited again. See y'all.